Friends, this is my first official YouTube video. We're gonna try to do a couple of Vlogmas days before Christmas. I don't know if that'll work or not. We'll see how it goes. But my name is Michelle, and I am a small business owner, Creative Michelle on Instagram. That's creative with an 8. Obviously, if you found me on YouTube, then you should see that. On Facebook, though, it's creative with an A because Facebook won't let me put an 8. Anyway, I am married but separated. That is a long story. Maybe it'll be a good story one day to tell. But yeah, married but separated. My daughter is 29 years old, and I have been crocheting for about a year and a half now. Something like that. Yeah, I think about a year and a half. Actually, no, about 2 years. Kind of. I did a blanket. Oh, no, 3 years. I did a blanket. Still have to sew in the ends. Trying to do that before Christmas because it's for my daughter. But just have to sew in the ends, and that is completed. And then once I completed that, I kind of didn't really want to do blankets. So someone said, try plushies. They're really fun. I'm like, I don't think I could ever do that. Well, I tried one, and that was it. That was it. I was hooked. Literally hooked. Anyway, so I have been crocheting plushies, and then a year ago, actually, now that I think about it, it has been 2 years. I am so sorry. But a year ago, I decided that I was going to try doing markets. I started watching Refined Vibes. She is an amazing woman. Lottie is amazing. If you don't follow her, make sure you are. But she's an amazing woman. And I started watching her. She inspired me to go out there. So I got a vendor's license. I did my first market. Last year was okay. I only did 3, I think, before Christmas. And then the one right before Christmas, I did like $384 or something. I was like, oh, wow, you know, this is awesome. No, it's not huge, but it was huge for me when I was barely making my booth fee back. So that one was a really good one for me. This year, I haven't done a ton, but the ones I've done, minus 2 of them, I did decent. So one was excellent, thanks to Kat. Anyway, enough rambling. This is just about Vlogmas. So I'm just going to start off real quick. This is what I finished last night, a pattern test for Endless Yarn. This is Elle the Wicked. If you know anything about the Wicked, then you know what this is about. Anyway, so this is Elle, and she will be releasing tomorrow, the 14th. Today is the 13th, so she'll be releasing tomorrow. So I just have to take photos of her today to finish up the pattern test, get those over to her so she can finish up her pattern for the release. I love her. Anyway, and then the goal for today is Lottie over on her Patreon is having a giveaway for a heat press and something from Kato. I think it does some kind of cords. I'm not really for sure what the machine is called. I have a hard time getting into Christmas. I lost a lot of family members. My mom's side, I lost my grandpa in 99, my grandma in 2007 or 2008, and then their son, my uncle, in 2017, and buried my husband, the father of my daughter, in 2014, and believe it or not, the same date in December. So Christmas is a little hard for me. So I was debating on doing this challenge, but I want that heat press. So the challenge requirements are to do one of Lottie's patterns and make it Christmas themed. So I've done her giraffe. I liked it. It was cute, but a lot of people did the giraffe. I've done her posy, kind of. It's over there as a whip. Still need to finish it. But I didn't want to do another posy. So I decided to do her elephant. I've not done her piggy either, but I've decided to do her elephant. And someone gave me the idea of doing it as Grinch themed. So I have this yarn from Premier, Basic Chenille in, I think it's lime. I don't have the label. Came in one of their bag deals, so I got like 3 of them on sale for $5, I think. Or I got them for $8, but 3 for $8, 3 for $5, whatever it was. Awesome deal. So I'm going to try to make an elephant as a Grinch. I do have to also drop off a custom order today for a seal that was done. I'll try to insert a photo because I've already got it bagged up. But I have to drop that off as well. I also have to finish Christmas cards because in Lottie's Discord, we are doing a Christmas card exchange and I just have to finish those up. I've got them all addressed. I just want to write, you know, a few things in some of these. So these are what I have left to address. And so I got to get those out hopefully today. I don't know, but that's the goal. So a lot to do today. We'll see what we get done. All right, so Christmas cards, or the rest of them are done. I have some out in my car to get mailed out today. So I'm gonna go also drop these off at the post office. I'm 1 stamp short because I don't know how many times I counted these, but I still ended up 1 stamp short. So I do have to go in, get another stamp, and then I will drop off my 30 plus Christmas cards going out to those in the Christmas card exchange in Refined Vibes Discord. All right, so I'm back home. I did not make it to the post office, but I did get the custom order dropped off to an old coworker of mine. She also bought an octo when I got there for her grandson. So I sold the seal with a little scarf made by Madeline May Co. It's a paid pattern on Etsy, and also a octo that is by the Whimsical Garden. It is a free pattern on her Instagram, so make sure you check her out. That pattern is very simple, takes about, depending on how fast you can crochet, 6 to 10 minutes to do, and everybody loves them. So a great market make. So now I'm back home. I have like 4 hours to do this Grinch elephant. We'll see if we can get it done because there is a deadline at midnight tonight. I'm hoping it's midnight her time. She's 2 hours behind me. It is now 8:09 p.m. I'm a very slow crocheter, so let's see how this goes. But I'm getting ready to start this Grinch elephant for this giveaway. So I will check in a few. Okay, check in. I have the head done. I'm trying to shape it a little bit like the Grinch. So I tried to, like, you know, understuff it up here and stuff it pretty good up here in the front to kind of give it that look. But I'll have to do probably some face shaping, but I don't want to do anything until I get all the pieces together and actually put the elephant together. And then that way I can see what I need to do based on like the trunk and, you know, the body, stuff like that. So so far here's the head. I know maybe you can kind of see it a little bit. I used eyes from the ADHD hobbyist, I believe is her name. Let me see if I can see her name real quick. Okay, well, I'm not seeing it real quick. If I'm Again, this is my first video, so if I can, I will link it down below or put her name across here. But aren't they gorgeous? This is called Envy, and just stunning. She always sends them in like these little baggies with the name of the eyes. There we go, name of the eyes, and these are 18 millimeters. So again, this is where I'm at so far. Let's see what we get next. I forgot to say that the next part is the body. So I have started it, and I will check in when I'm done. All right, brief check-in. I'm on a pause for a minute because this is Jasper. He is one of my 4 cats, and he just feels like he needs all the love. As you see, he's up here kind of giving me hugs. He jumps up here several times when I'm crocheting, and I just have to hold him and give him little love pats while he sits there and makes biscuits on my arms as a treat back to me, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, gotta do this for a few minutes, then he'll leave me alone for a few minutes so that I can move on. But anyway, Jasper, one of 4 kitties, and he's so cute. He is very precious. He's my baby. All right, check in. I've got the body done. It's 10:03 p.m. I just have a few more hours. So far, I've got the head and the body. Told you I'm a slow crocheter, but I'm also watching a YouTube video in my defense. So watching that as well. And so I got the ears. I'm debating on doing the ears because I am going to do like little hair up here, like the Grinch has. And the Grinch, all the pictures I looked at, he doesn't have ears. The trunk I am going to do in a darker green, the mint green from Parfait Basics Chenille. So, because that's what the Grinch's nose is in. And then if I have room, I'm going to try to do like at least a little smirk on the face. But we'll see if I end up doing the ears as I put things together. If I think it needs the ears, then I will add them. But we will see. All right, I have the trunk done. And as I said, I was going to do it in a darker green. I apologize for the lighting. My light up there, the light bulb's blown. I'm short. I don't have a stepladder. Even if I did, I'm terrified of heights. Even a stepladder, I can't do it. I can't. So, as I said, I was doing this in the dried mint, and this will go somewhere here. I think it's upturned a little bit. I'm not for sure. But we will see. So this is what I have for the nose. We'll see if it comes together. If I'm not liking it as I go further, then I will certainly change it. But it's a challenge. We're supposed to step outside of the box, do something, make it a Christmas theme. I don't know. The Grinch has a darker nose, so we'll see what it turns out to look like. I may end up changing it to the regular and then just accent with the darker green, but we will see. Oh, yeah, I guess that doesn't look too appropriate. I hate doing elephants, but anyway, so we'll see what it ends up looking like, and we'll go from there. But next, I think I am doing the legs. Like I said, I'm holding off on the ears for now. Yes, looks like it's 4 legs. I'm holding off on the ears for now. We'll see as I start to put together if it needs the ears or if I am going to leave them off or what I'll do. We will see. But all right, and now we have 4 legs done. Okay, it is really late. So anyway, I did get all the pieces done. I've got the tail on here. I've got the 4 legs done. I have everything sewn to the head. I did go ahead and do the ears. I put little things up here like the Grinch has, but this is the head. So now it's just to sew it all together, but I'm going to end the video here because this is supposed to be a Vlogmas. It wasn't supposed to be forever long. I don't know how long this will end up being. But anyway, I hope you liked my first video, my Vlogmas for the day. And if you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and maybe we'll get some more out there for you. Thank you so much. Bye. He's been trying to get up here all night. So anyway, here, let's see if the Grinch face works on Jasper. Oh, it does. It's Grinchy Jasper. Ah.